It's 10 Towns in 10 Days, sponsored by Diamond RV and Big Y World Class Markets.
Well, there's just 2 more days left of our 10 Towns in 10 Days tour of Western Mass. Everywhere Jacob stops, he's learning the best about the communities, the people, and the businesses.
Not to mention the food, but that's another thing. While we're there, we're giving back, donating to a charity in the town. And as aforementioned, Jacob joins us now with more from today's stop in Wilbraham. Love Wilbraham.
Yeah, it is a really great town. I got a chance to talk to the CEO of Friendly's a little bit earlier. And in fact, Wilbraham is home to Friendly's ice cream. But I also found that Wilbraham as a town is a very friendly town. So day 8 of 10 Towns in 10 Days, we took the RV to Wilbraham. Take a look. On any given day in Wilbraham, you'll find Fountain Park filled with pups of all sizes. Fountain Park is just one of the many open spaces in Wilbraham.
There are a lot of interesting places to go. There's a lot of wide open spaces here, and that's what we know people like.
Though Wilbraham is a thriving community, it hasn't grown much over the years, but that's okay.
We opened a time capsule back on our anniversary here a couple years ago, and one of the predictions of the selectmen at that time was that the population of the town, when we opened the capsule, would be about 30 to 35,000 people. Well, we only have 15. Okay, so things have not grown that well, and I think that that's probably one of the things that attracts people here is because it isn't overgrown.
Take a trip to Speck Pond and you'll find world-class sports fields, a nice beach, and a playground for the kids. Not far away, Rice's Fruit Farm has been a tradition in town for a long time.
This building is from 1924, but they've been established since 1894. People treat it like it's their own, and we're more or less a steward for that, and I kind of like that role. I'm okay with it.
Maloney says the town has been great to the farm.
The community is definitely supportive of us, and therefore we try to be as supportive as possible as we can, wherever we can.
What's not to love about a family-owned farm stand?
We do have the bakery, the farm stand, and the homemade ice cream area. It had always had the bakery, so we have, I believe, the best apple cider donuts around. And our signature bakery item, believe it or not, is a muffin top, which till I had taken it over, my only reference was Seinfeld episodes. But they're super popular. They're actually bigger than a muffin. The homemade ice cream is year-round. Wow. So, and we're open 363 days a year.
One of the groups Rice's is proud to support is the Wilbraham Children's Museum. The building was gifted to the town by the American Legion over 30 years ago with strict instructions to make it into a children's space.
The facility is used for a lot. Definitely playgroups and community building being our focus. The space is small. We don't have a ton of space, but we are able to have playgroups 5 days a week, usually with about 10 kids.
Part of what makes the museum so great is the bonds that it forms between the children.
You see in the playgroups these little people making these really sweet friendships. That's kind of a big goal for us, to kind of have these, when these little kiddos are building these friendships, have them be something they can hang on to for life.
The town always steps up to help.
Community is a huge support for us because we are completely run by the work of volunteers, so we need Wilbraham.
So here's a check on behalf of Big Y, Diamond RV, and Western Mass News for $500. Wilbraham Children's Museum, creating tomorrow's friendships today.
We were talking, I saw Wilbraham Children's Museum. Both my kids went for years. We had play groups, and you all know who you are. I love these people today. We're friends, our kids are friends, and it's just a wonderful part of the community.
And it's funny that you mentioned that, because they asked me to mention that they draw residents from all over the place. In fact, they have Chicopee, Munson, Palmer, Westfield, and the museum is actually hosting 2 open houses, one on Saturday from 10 to 8 and Monday the 27th from 5:30 to 7. Come on down, check out the museum. They would love to have you part of that.
Yeah, so. It's a great, I've taken over here, but it's just so much fun, and the building still looks the same. It's fantastic.
Love it. Yes, so we'll be visiting 2 more towns this week. Be sure to tune in to Better Western Mass at 12:30 for the live report, and you can see the full story on Western Mass News starting at 5 right here on ABC 40. Tomorrow, East Longmeadow.
East Longmeadow.
Yes.
All right. Gee,
looking forward to it.
Good.
Thank you, Jacob.
Yep.